Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode with me, Bellfire, and today, as you can see on the right hand corner of the screen, we have the auto miner currently running. And actually, it's running quite well. Which I am slightly surprised about, but it's really good to know that it's working very well. And I mean, it's already done 3 rows. It's found absolutely nothing in those 3 rows. But, where was it? Right there is a little bit of iron. So, a little bit far away. A little bit far. But it hasn't come back to dock once yet. Which is really good to know. Oh, I need O2. Well, I think I'll be fine to leave it mining. And I should be perfectly fine drifting through space at 110 meters a second. And I'll be perfectly fine crashing into the ground at 110 meters a second. I have tested this, and the personal shield I have, oh yeah, that IMDC station 426 is massive. I mean, I've seen, well, here, while I'm drifting through space, let's go take a peek at this IMDC station. This thing is massive. But when I'm looking at this, I only have 18 FPS. Well, no. Never mind. I have 30-ish. But that just proves how powerful this thing is. Or how big it is. But hopefully we get back to the base before I die. Hopefully. There's the auto miner. It has to go to that point because that's also part of the asteroid. But we are 10 kilometers out. Not bad. I mean, it would be nice to use a jump drive to get back and forth, but that may... Maybe a little bit of O2 theft? Maybe. No. I mean, I'm fully equipped for it, but I won't. And, I do really like the way this skin looks. Or this suit looks. Oh boy. I do need to make a more dedicated transport craft that can take me from point A to point B reliably and quickly. Maybe I could turn my, rover into that vehicle. Maybe. And a... yeah, 52. I'll bring a few more oxygen bottles with me. Oh! Oh, I know what I can use. This thing. Basically what happened was, one of those Mayday things was going off. I found this thing and then I took it. That's exactly what happened. Well, anyway, one oxygen tank, two oxygen. There we go. 4 tanks of oxygen with... Never mind, I will not be taking you. I will be using myself. It'll probably be wiser just simply to head straight up first. Yeah, but I should really make a vehicle that's capable of fast transport in between. Really should. Okay. Oh. And directly for a mining test. And I'm pretty sure that... I think that's misspelled, but I don't really care to fix it, so... Oh well. There's so many Maydays. Well, 3, but still. Oh, it should be... Yep, working on the next tunnel. And I mean, I'm really happy with this design. I mean, it's bite size, as the auto miner program describes it. Could be a lot bigger. Like, it could take out 2 rows, but my carrier can't handle that. So I may make an asteroid base. Oh. Huh, looking over here I get 60 FPS. Looking over here, my frames drop to 26-ish. And we're still 12 kilometers out. Blue, red. Red 101. Oh, good, I do have ammo. Oh, those are coming for me. I think. I'm actually curious. Oh, I had that active because my, what was that? Because the auto miner got stuck how it did when I was first testing it out. It's cold. No. No? Well, here it is. Okay, so yeah. Oh, there was no chance of me taking those things out. Pfft. No chance. Oh, whoa. And we're here. And oh. Oh, it's empty. Okay, that's sad. Maybe I could turn this into a base once it's got a little bit more. Well, at first, I'm curious. 16 hours full thrust, but at 20 hours it goes to 2 days at points. And then the programmable block. Um, 4 step size. That's what it's called, not byte. A 2.7 step. There we go. But I mean, this is not the most efficient thing I've ever made, but it is automated, so it is lazy. And I like it. I am tempted to go look at one of these Maydays. Because, I mean, I have plenty of O2. Hydrogen is more of a limited resource, is the limited resource for me right now. Maybe. Well, oh, I could also turn off my antenna. That would probably help. But I am happy with how this thing turned out. I do need a space station. I'm thinking where this asteroid was might be good for it. Like, yeah, if I wanted to build it, say, like, right about here. Here. I'd need to bring up a bunch of materials and... Well, no, I just need to bring up a bunch of materials and a building ship. There we go. Now I'm completely idle. I'd need a resource ship because I plan on using a bunch of those 50x panels. But I mean, I think the sun's mainly over in that direction. Well, no, I think it's moving slightly. Yeah, it's moving slowly. But I mean, once I get this asteroid mined out, I should be able to just simply create that power satellite I was talking about. Once I make that, I should be pretty safe. That, or I could start it on the planet. I may build it on the planet, then bring it into outer space. That's an interesting idea. But I think it would be very close to too heavy for anything I currently have to lift. But then again, my it might be about the same weight as my the other frigate I got. Oh yeah, I still need to rename that ship. The Arrowhead, I still need to rename it. But I mean, this would actually make a pretty cool base, but I'm pretty sure there's another asteroid that's like this. So you know what? I'm going to use the spectator cam, which I honestly just want to refer to it as as a drone because I kind of like the way that sounds better. So what? Okay. Yeah, there are plenty of asteroids around here. I'm thinking this one might be interesting. That is weird. That is a weird little hole. And no, that is not a hole from one of my auto miners. I can guarantee you that. It's not a hole from an auto miner. My auto miner, the hole it makes is a lot straighter than you'd expect. Or a lot better, however you want to put it. How about this one? Again, very interesting. Ooh. Maybe this one. Well, if anything, I might want to make it freestanding. That, or I may take over this asteroid. I don't know. Mining test is over here. But, yes. This is what the mining script should look like while it's actually working. Ah. And the ejectors are recommended because it builds up a lot of stone. And unless you're mining specifically for stone, it's not really needed. Even for the very few resources it provides. But I mean, a few mods can make it be worth a whole lot more. But I mean, it's efficient at what it does. I will give it that. Also, I just love the patterns it makes. Sure, it may be on accident, but it's still cool nonetheless. And I mean, the easiest way to get this thing to stop is just turn off the ejectors to get it to fill up its inventory. That's the easiest way I've found to get it to stop. But I mean, I do wish I got a little bit of a better angle, but then again, I'm not too upset. Especially when you can do this. You just stand on the roof. And, there we go. I will say, one annoying thing about running out of these doors is you will get sent downwards. But I mean, what this thing does is very automatable. Well, except for when it finishes one. That's when it's not so automatable. And I still have a good amount of O2. I should also probably begin work on that station, to be honest. Or, yeah, it's going to be a station, but it's going to be moving a bunch. So, I should get this thing to finish up for now. I mean, it will sort. There we go. Now its inventory will fill up fairly rapidly. And we can ride it back. Even though that's not the most efficient thing I can do. And I think it's filling up. And it's full, I think. Oh, I missed. Oh, don't tell me you're stuck now, of all times. You were doing so good. Seriously? Well, I'll leave it to do its thing. There we go. There we go. Now it's unstuck. And there we go. Free ride. I mean, sure, it's a little bit of a rodeo to stay on, but eh. Excuse me. There we go. And now we're completely undetectable except for movement. But I mean, there are only 3 stations that are moderate dangers if I get close. And like 2 maydays. So not that big of a deal. But I will say I am happy with how, I'm pretty sure I said this several times, but I am happy with how this miner turned out. And I'm pretty sure it's most likely not meant to be constantly the programmable block be turned off and on again, but I've said it a lot. But now we need to create a bunch of X50 panels. I think I was affecting it slightly. Yep. Oh yeah, it definitely was. Yeah, it definitely was. Just waiting for it to dock. And the sun is really bright. Okay. Jeez. The docking process does take a little bit of time, but once it's done, it's... Oh, that's another thing, is it lines up basically how you left it while it's docking. Even though I think I moved the ship slightly a few times. And I need the remote. And there we go. Fairly efficient. And then time to turn towards the moon again. Well, here, let me start by turning towards the moon. And I can see the base. Good. I mean, it is relatively easy to find the base since we settled on a ice cap. Okay, I do remember where it was roughly. And roughly like there. Oh. Slightly off, but not by far. And traveling 100 meters a second, it only takes like 3 minutes from when I flew here. There we go. I will say, having this little thing is very nice. With the battery life I have with all the batteries in this ship. Oh my gosh. That looks like a blood oil plant. From Subnautica, actually. That's funny. Oh man, Subnautica VR was terrifying. Even though I didn't play it for long, it was still terrifying. Okay. Slowly but steadily getting there. And there's the station. That just tells you how big it is. We are 3 kilometers away from it. And it looks like a large, like, frigate. Like your average large frigate up close. But I mean, I think we're fairly dead on. I should get back in the captain's seat, but before we get back into gravity, I'll do that. But that typically occurs at around 5Ks out. No, 4. Depending on how I approach. Since this was more of a direct base approach, it's probably going to be sooner. This may actually be able to lift that frigate I have. I know the fire turtle is definitely capable, but this may be a more viable option because it can be solar powered. Oh, that's something else I need to do. Was that a Mayday message? That wasn't. That's right. I have there are timer blocks on that thing. That's how I picked up its Mayday signal. That's right. Let me just line up with how gravity is. Yeah, the amount of downwards thrust we have is insane. Backwards thrust is almost equal to our forward, but just missing one. So it's almost perfectly equal with how I distributed the thrust. Well, except for the up and down. But next time, we will start working on a absolutely massive solar-powered station. Or even a solar power. That sends drones down every once in a while, sets, like... Sorry, losing my voice. I could do that. And we're in the shield, so we're protected. Well, from enemies. My own stupidity, not so much. And I've had my moments when landing this thing where it's been very stupid. Unfortunately, but then again, I'm the one who designed the landing pad, so it's more or less my fault. But I should be able to set up that landing pad relatively easy. Okay. But I do plan on setting up a base on every planet and in every planet's orbit. So the only one I forgot to set a base up on around is the Earth. Or the Earth-like planet, as it's called in SE. But there's still Mars, and then I believe the alien-like planet, that's Mars. The alien-like, I can't see, probably because I decided to set up a base on the wrong side of the moon. But yeah, there's Mars. Oh no. That's the alien-like planet. All the way out there. So, yeah. Well, anyway, I hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, share, all that amazing stuff. Next time, we'll get to work on the orbital station, probably in creative mode, on a different world. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed. Please don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, share.